So April 19th, Youth Speaks is going to be having one like this to pick out 6 to represent Hawaii in national competitions. Poems dedicated to them.
Youth Speaks!
If you teach them a poem, they might recite it right. Let them write poetry, and they'll be poets for life. I've done many jobs in my existence. I've changed diapers for dependent adults who couldn't fend for themselves. Worse yet, I've taken shit from bosses bellowing orders about duties they don't know how to do. I played the part of professional puppet, putting on neckties, keeping clean cut for a few bucks over minimum wage. I've catered to tourists and cardiers. I've felt as thankless as day labor and as hated as a telemarketer. I've been a substitute in public education institutes trying to keep bored students astute with old text and bland worksheets. But there's no job I find more rewarding than involving myself with Youth Speaks, as I help teens seek their writer's voice. I am a poet mentor. 2 words used to wield word weapons, using hurt to heal, picking and prodding, finding layers to peel, truth and lies wrapped in lines molded from angst and jubilation, celebration and frustration, when you can smile and cry at the same time, when the thoughts in the back of your mind are mainlined to your core, when you look at something you wrote down and finally figured out that's what poetry's for. I want to see eyes surprised when self-guise is stripped, a connection from hearts to lips, spoken from pages. I want to spill how I feel like the leaves from Katrina's levees to be compacted into composition books. When your mental canal dredges up dreads and dead dreams, like the alibi after 40 straight days of rain. When shit floods your brain, that inner voice goes insane and you strain to contain the veins bursting at your wrist because you are so damn pissed. We're so infatuated, you lose common sense. I want to be that spark, lighting the brain fart that blows down the wall to writer's block because silence is only deadly to your dreams. The thought strings in between our commas are so common they weave universal truths sewn by elders and youths into garments to pad the shoulders of an adolescent Atlas and a retired Zeus. I want to highlight forgotten fringes to show the world how far humanity can really stretch, because I know I can't breach the boundaries alone. That's why I teach. I try not to preach, but I just want to reach them. But I'd rather call it facilitate, because I want them to innovate, not just imitate and regurgitate. Yes, I demonstrate, but not so they can duplicate. I want them to relate and be great with no restraint. I want writers to find their own voice, make their own choice, keep their pages moist with ink, tears, and sweat, stripping sarcasm and scribing regrets, soothe the scars that stuck me in a shell of a guy too shy, too tall, or just too proud to find a shoulder to cry on. I wrote poetry before I knew HawaiiSlam, when I was a cocky, yet handsome punk, just tall enough to dunk. This is who I am, not a character I play on stage. I've used my pages as God, sending bloody letters to God and getting no response. So my first audience is myself. But I share for the soul that's scared of self-reflection. That kid that feels alone in a crowded room. For anyone that's been bullied or ignored, had their hearts opened or broken, lost innocence or loved ones. This is for anyone who has had words stuck in their throat. I'm not a role model. I'm a model with roads. That road with hard punches that leave skid marks on the high road. I cross paths with pupils, passing on poetic passion, praying and prying with a pen and paper. I'm never going to be a perfect person. I find so much beauty in faults and too many lessons in mistakes to ever want to change the past for who I am. A poet and a mentor.